Then of course the question is how you find all these esoteric and exotic ornaments and border elements when they're not mapped to the normal letters of the keyboard. And for that we've got a character viewer. The character viewer is a palette which floats on top of everything else. You have many different ways of presenting the information. Different kinds of things, Greek letters, accented Latin letters, crosses, currency symbols. But my favourite is to choose the glyph and then the glyph catalogue here. I can select my own favourites, but I haven't done that. And then I can choose all the fonts that are installed. We could go to Border Bats, for example. I think Border Bats Fleur was my favourite. And then I go to Pages and open a new document. And then I have two possibilities. I can click on the character and look here and see which letter it is. It's the Latin capital letter Q. So I can select Border Bats here and try the Latin capital Q, and there it is. I can take the font panel. Now we've got two floating panels, so they're competing a bit. With the font panel I can just use the slider and get it whatever size I want. But let's say I'm in a different font and I just want to put in one of these, and I can simply double click on it and it changes the font and puts it in at the same size, I suppose, yes, 85. But I can of course then change that size. Now of course we're in a word processing document, but if you want to play with these things you would normally take a page layout document and use different text boxes. If I make a new text box and then double click, I get the same size as what was in there, which is a bit small. So what I did then was to duplicate. I held down Alternative or Option and drag, double click to select it, and then click a new pattern. And it stays the same size. Bottom left, and I suppose that's bottom right. They're fonts, so you can do with them everything you can do with fonts. This particular design doesn't seem to have any straight parts to go with it, so we can delete all those and take instead the ordinary Border Bats. And here we've got a whole suite. We must have a text box first. So we can start with the top left corner. Set with the top right corner. Shift click to select two objects at the same time. And then this one we want the right hand piece. And a few of those. Change that to the left hand one. Top one. A bottom one. And then we can close the viewer perhaps. And here we have our little Persian carpet or whatever it is. You can mess around as much as you like to get it right. You see I've made them join up differently. Sometimes I've got them completely flush and sometimes with a bit of space in between. Doesn't matter as long as you decide and stick to it.